Texas Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, Irving, Texas. Hampton, McMichael, William Perry, and Richard Dent up front. The linebackers, none better. Wilson, Singletary in the middle, and Wilbur Marshall. And the secondary, Richardson and the rookie Vesti Jackson, the cornerbacks. It is Reggie Collier at quarterback for the Cowboys. Goes back to throw, a Kenny's chase, screen pass outside Dorsett with room. Dorsett up for a first down out of bounds at about the Bear 44, knocked out of bounds by Singletary and Vesti Jackson.
Well, you know, when he went to college, Southern Mississippi, he said when he came out of there, he wanted everyone to know he's a quarterback. He runs the 40 and 4.5. That's like backs and receivers and defensive backs. But he said, I'm not a receiver. I'm not a defensive back. I'm a quarterback. He went to the USFL because they guaranteed him he'd be quarterback. And he finally came here to Dallas after that went down, and they also told him that he would be a quarterback here.
8 men up front again for the Bears. Collier back to throw, and again a penalty marker down. Intended Walker, picked off by Wilbur Marshall. Marshall tackled by Cosby, but a flag is down. Flutie with his first NFL start. Reitman in motion. Flutie, reverse coming to Willie Gault. Of course, he's got that great speed, and Gault down into Dallas territory, down to the 41, a gain of 12.
You know, one thing you always talk about Doug Flutie's size, mostly about his height, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't have a strong arm. Doug Flutie does have a strong arm.
Reitman again in motion. Flutie gives to Suey. Ducked underneath Randy White and picked up 4. Jeff Rohr.
You know, it's interesting, Pat, that last week Doug Flutie was saying he had trouble with the signals. So after a while, he asked him, please send the plays in. Now, today I noticed that after a play, he's walking over to the bench and getting the play firsthand.
Flutie out of the shotgun. Flag down. Cowboys offside. Dennis Gentry gets the first down for the Bears down to the Cowboy 27-yard line. Michael Downs knocked him out of bounds, a gain of 10.
Yeah, I tell you, he is an impressive guy, though. You know, I mean, he has something Mike Ditka talks about. So you don't know what it is. I mean, that winning attitude, the charisma, the leadership. I mean, it's hard to really put a definition on it, but this guy has it.
Reitman went in motion. Flutie fire. Reitman is the man at about the 1. Downs finally took him out of bounds, but it'll be first and goal Bears at the Cowboy 1.
Now watch, we see the motion come across. Now, right here, he's not open. Now he steps up a couple more things, and here's Reitman down here in the bottom, wide open, and that got the ball down to the 1-yard line. Now, Flutie had to buy a little time on this. You see Reitman is coming down, going out. Flutie's scrambling now. Reitman keeps working to the outside. That much just finds an opening in there, and Flutie, in scrambling, bought the time that he could get it to Reitman.
Peyton and Suey. Peyton again. Touchdown. Peyton got the touchdown. A first quarter that has been nothing but turnovers and breaks and fumbles and penalties. 6:05 remaining. Reggie Collier back for Dallas. Gets it outside Sherrard. And Sherrard enough for a first down in front of Vesti Jackson. Newsom and Dorsett are in the backfield. The handoff is to Dorsett. Got a couple of blocks and got good yardage. Steve McMichael tripped him up after a gain of 7.
And we never saw a touchdown scored against us.
Connors picked out to Dorsett behind him. Nevertheless, they get 5 yards out of it before Fensick trips up number 33. Saxon's punt is a dandy. Lou Barnes back deep. He's going to let it roll, and it takes a Cowboy bounce. And they pick it up to the Bears. Lou Barnes, after he let it go over his head, came out of there with it. The Cowboys thought they would down it. Guard Jacks finally knocked him down, but he got the Bears out of a very deep hole. Back he goes. Away from everybody, and down he goes. chased by Wilbur Marshall and William Perry and Otis Wilson.
He gets him, misses him, spins around. Watch him right there. Watch him. He gets him, spins around. He gets out of it. Watch. He just did a spin. Then he got right up and got him again.
And his buddy Wilbur Marshall was there to help out. Gentry. That's Anderson moving. And Flutie backpedaling. For Anderson, touchdown. Flutie got it there. If you don't believe he's got a good arm, check this one out again.
Those are two guys that are going to loom big in this Bear offense. Starts in motion. Now he's just going to run straight up the field, right past Bill Bates. He has great speed, much faster than Bates, as you can see, and Flutie hit it right out there in front of him. Here comes Anderson. There comes Bates. There goes Anderson. There stays Bates. There's the football. Whoa!
Flutie threw that ball from his own 34. Anderson caught it at the 10. So the strength of his arm should no longer be in question.
Strength is not one of his weaknesses.
Flutie headed back to the sideline, and look at Mike Ditka.
That's the other side of Ditka. A little hug. And the head turned away. Here, this is the last game. And it's all over. They all go home.
And Steve Pallure is now in at quarterback, 2nd and 7. Pallure back to throw. Outside to Walker. Walker steps out of bounds at about the 35, a pickup of 5.
You know, I think this is the thing that Tom Landry did have planned. Reggie Collier was going to start. We can see he's talking there to Danny White. Then he was going to bring in Steve Pallure. Then he'll probably bring Collier back and Pallure. He wanted to divide this game between those two quarterbacks.
And Flutie hit Neil Anderson with a 58-yard touchdown pass. That's the way it is. Flutie back to throw again. Going for Galt. Intercepted by Fellows. Pallure outside the rim throw. Complete. Pallure, Walker. Hammered by Duerson. Pallure back to throw. Pass is picked off by Bestie Jackson.
Watch Bestie Jackson here. He gets a hand here. Now watch him get the jump. He's staying underneath him. So he rides him up, then he rides him to the inside and rides him right into the interception because of the safety behind him deep.
We come back with Gentry in motion and Payton the ball carrier. Caught from behind as he looked upfield by Mike Hagman. First down Bears. Ball's at their own 38, and they give to Thomas, and he caves in the whole defense and picks up about 5, maybe 7. Even back in 1960, they had one man, Jim Doran. Calvin Thomas blasts straight ahead again and into Cowboy territory. Stopped by Bates, but another Bear first down. Flutie gets it out to Anderson. He skipped away from one Cowboy, and Neil Anderson hurdles into Cowboy territory, tripped up by Mike Hagman.
Well, you have to deny it before you go to a ball game.
But it is a possibility. Down goes Pallure in the arms of Richard Dent. He just started to look up.
Dent with plays like this, did you see him on 2-A? He started upside, then he brought his left hand in, then he went inside. Started him up the field, and banged him to the outside and made the move inside.
Hampton moved, got back. Pallure in motion. Pallure hands off to Dorsett, and Dorsett's got some room. Ooh, one more tackle, and he could have been off for another record. First down, they do get some breathing room, and Pallure to Sherrard, who hangs on. And that'll be another first down. Richardson on the stop, a gain of 11. Third down, Bears on a blitz. Pallure to Tony Hill. That'll be enough for a first. Pallure back to the other side. But Herschel Walker, he's up and rolling. That certainly looks like it. With Renfro in the game, they are in a shotgun. Dent is away from the blockers and down in the arms of William Perry goes Pallure. Dent and Perry.
But Dent is the first guy. He's the top guy coming from the outside. Right there, he's free. He makes him step up. He steps up right into 72.
Pitch back to Suey by Bates. A gain of 4. Doug Flutie at quarterback for the Bears with Walter Payton and Matt Suey behind him. Flutie with time. The middle. Moorhead. Fellows and Hegman wrapped around Emory Moorhead. 14-yard gain, Bear first down.
Watch him how you throw between lanes. You see it there? You don't throw over anyone. You just find an open lane, and that's where you throw.
Got the ball at their own 28. Flutie again retreats the bat. Trying to throw a screen pass to Payton. Flutie off on the move, and he's quick. Doug Flutie down at the 47-yard line. First down, Bears, a 19-yard scramble and a timeout signaled for by Doug Flutie. So he's out of the lineup right now. Place taken by Bortz, I believe. Payton batted it in the air. Becker, I beg your pardon, took his place. Flutie's got to hurry. The 30-second clock down to 4 seconds now. They'll get the play off. Flutie out of the pocket again. End zone open is Galt, touchdown. That's what a Flutie can do for you.
Well, that's a good combination. A quarterback who can buy a time and the speed of Willie Galt. This is what Flutie can do. By the time he stops back, he looks, he feels the pressure, although he really had pretty good protection. Now he's able to come out to the left side. He not only bought a little time, but he gets out here in that open where he has great vision. He can see the whole field. But see the thing that Flutie could do by not staying in the pocket, by getting outside, that gave him a full vision.
Meantime, the Bears are 13-2 as Collier gets away from Dent, runs into Marshall, and down he goes. Hampton was there with an assist.
And then they bring Dent from the outside. No one blocked Dent. Of course, you know, you can say quarterback this or quarterback that, but when no one blocks the defensive end, I don't care who you are, you don't have a chance.
And Flutie is going to get a rest as Mike Tomczak is now the quarterback, number 18 for the Bears. Anderson moves in motion. Payton again. Skips out of bounds about a yard shy of a first down after a gain of 6. Well, that's hard to do with your hands in your pockets.
Well, it was Steve Biasi that got him, special teams guy.
Suey will have the first down. And more. Reggie Collier, the quarterback for the Cowboys, has Herschel Walker back in the game with Tony Dorsett. Option play of sorts to Dorsett. Out to about the 26 and a gain of 6. Draw play to Dorsett, and Dorsett whirls to midfield, very close to a first down.
On a no huddle.
Collier back to throw. Again chased by Dent, almost stripped by Dent, and now Reggie Collier takes off. Gets away from one man, slides out of bounds to the Dallas first down at about the 33. Finsick knocked him out of bounds. Collier back, Marshall chasing. Collier with that good speed gets away from the refrigerator, who turned it up another notch, but not enough notches. A large appliance. 3rd and 2. Collier back to throw, chased again. Dent and Marshall.
We see there comes Marshall from the outside, Dent the inside, and the first guy there, they just didn't get him blocked.
Ortego on the move, and here's Tomczak looking downfield and has the pass picked off by Eugene Lockhart. And the Cowboys get a break. Out of bounds at about the 30 is Lockhart.
And the ball was thrown behind Moorhead.
Collier back to throw, trying to get away from all the pressure. Back in his own territory. Finally throws it, picked off by McMichael. And the Bears come right back with the football.
Then he chases after him. He has to get rid of the ball. And there's the tackle. Steve McMichael covering the tackle posterior.
And the Bears take over.
I mean, what do you do with some of those older players?
Peyton to the 40 in Dallas territory. Jeff Rohr finally brought him down, but a gain of 18 for the great Walter. Guys, as he said, who've contributed so much over the years. Flea flicker, Tomzak has a man wide open. Dennis Gentry. Peyton took it, threw it back to Tomzak. Gentry gets 21 yards before Emerson Walls knocks him down. First down, Bears. There's the 19. Now there's the 15 as Peyton carries it for a gain of 4. Kevin Butler with Fuller holding. Will try from 31 yards away. Plenty of distance. And good enough. And it's 24-0. He really ripped that one. Rafferty the center with one hand without looking. Fuller outside Tony Hill complete. Don't know. Depends on where they mark it. Whether or not it's a first down. Minute 26 left, third quarter. Bears 24. Cowboys nothing. Hit in midair by Finsick and Duerson, and I don't think he made it.
He's going to come to the left and jump, and watch 22 come in and jump. And they both meet head on, right in the middle there, and Herschel Walker goes no farther. Watch it. He's going to jump, Duerson jumps, and they meet right in the hole. That's the way you're supposed to tackle.
Pallur, first down Cowboys, the Bear 41. Pallur back to throw. A lot of time. Now chased and down. Singletary. Otis Wilson was close today with Collier and Pallur. Pallur this time from the spread. Out of the pocket, chased by the refrigerator and thrown down the middle complete to Renfro. And that'll be enough for the first down. Richardson made the stop. Line drive kick. Got there. That ball didn't get more than 12 feet off the ground.
Raymond Berry, 4 of them are in the play. Well, no, he's not in yet.
Not yet. This is Neil Anderson. Stopped by Michael Downs after a gain of 7.
With Paul Hackett as a coordinator, and it just hasn't been their year.
Calvin Thomas for the first down for the Bears.
Well, I can't see too many people doing too many things to this Bear defense.
On first down, it's Anderson left side. And Anderson pokes for about 8 or 9. Stopped, tripped up by Downs. Call it 7. Performance that Flutie had. Hand off Thomas. And he has the first down. Quarterback situation with the Bears. Who knows?
It'll probably be Doug Flutie, but I think that's going to be the thing they talk about all next week. I don't think Fuller is in the competition now. I think right now it's between this guy, Doug Flutie, and Mike Tomczak. That's my kind of guy. And he's a coach. He doesn't know, these Alexander Graham Bell deals.
Who would have thought? Here's Gentry. Left side. In the Dallas territory, Ron Fellows made the stop. Pallur on a draw play to Dorsett. Out to about the 12, tripped up by Singletary. If you start thinking about specific things, then you're thinking too much. And down goes Pallur. Otis Wilson from the outside, the 7th sack of a Cowboy quarterback.
Look at this. This is a record that they're going after today. The fewest points allowed in a season. So far, it's 180.
Borrego, the motion man. Anderson, the ball carrier. bounces off a couple of people, stopped by Vince Albritton after a gain of 4. Fuller picked off by Fellows. Intended for Lou Barr. Fuller to Banks. First down, Dallas. Their own 36. Game of 19. Fuller out of the spread. Rafferty still playing. Dent around the corner. And they get it out to Newsom. Newsom taken out of bounds by Al Harris. A gain of 19. Both split wide right. Fuller. Renfro. First down, Cowboys, the Bear 20. Richardson on his back. Fuller for Renfro, who comes down with it at the 5. Richardson all over him, but Renfro with a catch, a gain of 15. First and goal back at the 11. Here's Fuller looking in the end zone, firing to Renfro, and he got the touchdown. And Dallas has finally scored against Chicago. And for John Madden, this is Pat Summerall saying so long from Texas Stadium, where the final score was the Bears 24, the Dallas Cowboys 10. Don't forget, coming up next on the NFL Today, the wrap-up show with Brent Busberger. You've been watching CBS Sports coverage of the National Football League.
Of course, I'll tell you, Doug Flutie, there's nothing wrong with his arm. Maybe his height, but not his arm.
Yeah, you look at him, Sonny Jurgensen and Fran Tarkenton and Greasy were all relatively short quarterbacks. They would stand in the pocket and throw through the seams. Flutie is effective when he rolls out of the pocket, gets to the outside where he's open. So the key to stopping him is to keep him in the cup, right, so he can't see.